The other day, I wanted to spend some time with my son. And we made a plan. It's like, let's do something special today. You know, like sometimes we have stuff planned. On my days off, I need to get stuff done other than just having a day off. You know what I mean. But I'm much better. You know, like there's at least one day a week, Sundays, I don't really do anything. That I like trying to rest, trying to have a Sabbath. But there was a special holiday, and I figured like, man, I want to do something special with him. So let's plan this. So the day before, we went on a hike, and it was great. I love doing that, the outdoors, and spend time with my kids out there or by myself. We have great conversation and just really have time for each other. And then I figured, so the next day, I asked my son, so what do you want to do? Should we go on a bigger hike? Should we go somewhere up north, you know, like and make a whole day trip out of it? And he was like, very kind and sweet. Dad, you know, like we already did this today, so let's do something else. What about, I guess he said, what about the bouncy place? Or what about an arcade? What about all these things, right? And I said, okay, I was kind of not disappointed, but kind of like, oh, I wish we could have done that. And but I understood. So when I put him to bed, we talked about it. And then after I put him to bed, I woke up, actually the same day I was looking up places. Because, you know, there's stuff that you can do, you know, like where is what for kids other than what comes to my mind. Or my form of how I want to spend the time with them or each other. And as I looked those things up, it's like, you know, it's not even that I wouldn't mind going there or taking them there. When they were younger, we did this more. But I felt like these are all forms of entertainment. These are all things created because we don't know anymore or don't want to have a meaningful time because we always think they need something big, they need something exciting, they need something bigger and larger than life. And you know what? It's actually the opposite. That's not what they need. That's not what they remember at all. If you look, like, I know in 10 years from now, 20 years from now, my son or my girls, they will not, you know, like remember, you know, this great bouncy place that you brought us to. It maybe is a good memory, but it's like if there's entertainment, then something is created for them to get their attention, or I am the attention, and my kid is the attention for me. That's how we engage. We spend time with each other, meaningful, in my opinion, the way I look at it. So in the morning it was overcast, and it was kind of like the weather was iffy. But I felt like normally, because we have a fire pit and make fires, and I involve them as well. I teach them how to make the fires, or they teach me now. You know, especially my son's like, I can do this better than you, Dad. Okay, let's do that then, and teach me. And so I felt like, hey, let's, when I woke him up, hey, let's make a fire in the morning and let's make breakfast over the open fire. And he loved the idea. So we went outside and we got a fire going. All right. The outdoors, man, you hear all kinds of sounds. So we made a fire and then got the grill on there, got the cast iron pots and pans, and so we made bacon and eggs and beans and got the bread and so several times, I kid you not, my son in the process of making this breakfast for the two of us. He said, thank you, Dad. This is great. This is great, Dad. And when I get a chance like this, I tell him, yeah, Lee, this is great because this is what you will remember. I will remember this. This is great. And so we ate and we had a good time and just talk and hang out and watch the fire and the warmth, and it's just beautiful. And then we started to throw knives. Yes. Because I built a contraption and it's all safe. Okay. I teach him to. And then we actually started to throw knives at apples until we pierced them. And he did it before me. Yes, he's that good. I was bummed out. I was like, who is this guy? And then we did some other stuff. But that's, for me, at least for me, a meaningful time spending with my kids, being able to interact, do something that we can build memories, make memories, and that they can look back and remember. So that's Breakfast for Champions, I will call it. Hope you enjoy listening, watching. Thanks for doing that. That's my perspective. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.